Grand Rising family. I just came on here real quick today, or this AM. I don't call it, the other word, the morning word. When I call it morning, I will actually be saying morning. You know what I mean? If I say the word morning, I'm saying the word morning. I'm not saying good morning. I'm saying the word and I'm actually meaning it. And see, I'm intentional about the words I say. So I'm not saying that. I'm going to say Grand Rising. I like that better. Listen, y'all. I don't understand why it's such a hard concept for y'all to think that they call them aliens, but really the real definition of the word alien is foreign to this land. See, they're the aliens. They done flipped it up on you, but you keep saying what your enemies say. I'm not even gonna tell y'all not to say it no more. Go ahead, say what your enemies say. You keep saying that, okay? Because you know what? I'm done with that. Okay. Anywho, I don't know why that's such a difficult concept because, I've been hearing about this for a long time. In fact, I actually heard one of their scientists say, and I'm not going to say it was a NASA scientist, but it was some kind of space scientist. They call it space. I call it the cosmos. Anyway, I digress. This space scientist was saying, and this was some years ago, that not only do they look like African Americans, baby, they look like unconquered African Americans. Let me say that again. He said not only do they look like African Americans, he said they look like unconquered. Did y'all hear what I said? They look like unconquered African Americans. Now, this was years ago. Okay, this is before all of this. And I've been watching them, you know, I don't know, come out with different ways to express it. Yes, we do have our brothers and sisters out there in the cosmos. Okay, we listen. Okay, but I'm just, that's up to you. You believe what you want to believe, but I am the kind of person, baby, that I like to put two and two together. And I like to look at people and see their actions and whatever they're doing, honey. I pretty much know that you are doing the opposite of what should be done because they just do that. That's just who they are. You know what I mean? If y'all ain't picked that up by now, you really lost. But anyway, yeah, I heard him say that. And I was like, okay. They got to be in my bloodline, baby, because I know I was never conquered, honey, because I know I was never no slave. Not in my bloodline. Baby, my grandmama wouldn't have had it, okay? Baby, my grandmama carried around her best friend, which was some steel, some real steel, not that peace